Hi, I'm Lion from DragonsAteOurName and welcome back to Greedfall! I have not moved since the last time we stopped. We just met Candy Cane, I think? Yeah, Candy Cane. We finished Patrus's quest and now we are gonna go back to this secondary mission that we got from, I do not remember his name, the chief of the one tribe. Because we started that last time with the hunters and everything that poisoned some meat, and now we have to imprison an old man for this, so justice is served. I think that was the idea.
Here comes our pay, boys!
Okay, these are not difficult. I still don't understand why I get randomly attacked by these people, because I don't know who they are. Well, anyway, yeah, so we're gonna, I think... What was it again? Why? Ow. I think we're gonna go to a mine because people went missing. So that is what we are going to do if I get rid of these bandits, or whatever they may be. Yeah, I think there was an agreement about a mine that our people don't mine there, but that agreement may have been broken. There was a chest, wasn't there? Because if I will see that in editing, I will get mad at myself. Where do I have to go? Tell me. Through here and then... Well, I guess we can just fast travel from our little abode. Hi, Kurt. Should I mix it up a little? I will take Siora, but I might take... I think Kurt has not been in my party.
Greenblood,
oh
my
no,
friend.
I did not want to talk to you.
Do you need something?
What he felt for Reyna, I guess we haven't even asked that yet.
You seemed really attached to Reyna.
He brought some memories back. I was a bit like him at his age, and I felt responsible for his well-being. After all, I recruited him. Why? Don't tell me you're jealous of this poor kid.
Is this a romance option? Tell him that you wondered whether there had been something more between them. What? Ask him if he ever thought about having children. What? Tell him that it was so that you could understand him better. Yeah, I guess. There was something... What? No.
Don't be foolish. It's just that you seemed so hurt about everything he went through. I wanted to understand how you felt.
That's kind.
Thanks.
I'm sorry I made that stupid comment.
It's fine.
This whole matter makes me nervous. I should have known that you were far too subtle to feel like that. Anything else?
I guess I just brushed you off just now, I guess. But now I can only do the romance options again. Ugh.
I must leave you.
You can't throw this at me, game. Can I romance Petrus?
My dear child, what can I do for you?
No, okay. I thought
I will
maybe
see
you
you
had
later,
something to
Father.
say about the
Take
Mother
care,
Cardinal.
my child.
But you don't. I wanted to put Kurt in my team and remove Petrus for now. That is what I wanted to do. Nothing else. I wasn't asking about any romance. Yes, please. Go to camp. Oh no, is this another area I haven't explored yet? Is it? Uh-oh. Do I have to stop to explore now? Oh god. Oh no. No, I will stay on track for now, I think. Oh, I have been here. Oh, now I know where we are. Right, I didn't go very far. True. This is back at the camp. I thought this was gonna be in another region, but well. We are getting close. Oh no, there's a... Oh no. A hill in the way. Have to get up that hill, maybe? No. Just have to get around it. Good day, people!
Sorry, this is private property. I cannot allow you to enter.
Actually, no one should be able to enter. This mine is doomed. It's terribly dangerous.
I wouldn't know. Our employer, Mr. Maillard, is the owner. He's got all the deeds required. Listen, you should go to the authorities. They can confirm all the paperwork.
I definitely will.
Do I have to go back now? What am I supposed to do here? Go. Yes, I did that. But I can't get in?
Sorry,
Oh,
this
I
is
can't.
private property. I cannot...
Those guys must have no respect for the lives of their men to start mining again.
These Renagse must not have taken us seriously. We should take a closer look.
I need to spy on the mine. Do I have to sneak again? No, wrong button. I can't sneak. Why are you making me do this game?
We should take the path that overlooks the outer wall. We should be able to see inside from there.
Sneaky sneak. Sneaky sneak. Sneaky sneaky sneak 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 sneak. I shouldn't do that.
They broke the stone and started digging under the mountain again.
Did they? How did she see that? No. La la la. No one can see me up here. I am crouching.
The Monisinaga. They used captives from the villages to dig their mine.
They've made them into slaves. We must talk to Sir de Cossillon.
How do you see
I hope
that?
our nation is not involved in this business.
Okay, now I have to go back to Mr. de Cossillon. I still can't... I still don't know how you say his name. And I'm like, I don't know, almost 20 hours into this game. So, is there a way? Is there a camp? That's good. Because then I can Oh my god, you scared the shit out of me, you stupid fox. No, you're cute. You are cute. But you scared the shit out of me. Travel! Hey, I'm back. Need you again.
Sir de Cossillon.
Decidez, my young student, what can I do for you?
I need you for another matter. Ask him about the exploitation of the mine near Vigidaf.
I've come to ask you about a mine near Vigidor.
Vigido,
It was closed for a
Vigidor.
long time for security
Vigidor.
reasons. But someone has started exploiting it again.
I seem to recall that a concession in this area was sold to a Master Maillard. However, I do not recall the details of the contract. It was established by the previous government. He is a rich merchant
So
from
do I have to
Celine
go back
who
to
arrived
Lady
on the
Blanche
island only
again?
a short while before we did. People say that he is unscrupulous.
Unscrupulous? That's an understatement. This man had some natives captured and he's using them as slaves to work in this mine.
What? Does this old brigand really think that he is above the law? We cannot tolerate such methods.
Please.
But we must determine the best way to attack him. You should start by
Stab
finding
him
the
in
deed
the
to his
heart.
property in the archives. Don't worry. We'll not let this man's behavior go unpunished.
I would hope
Can
not.
your old professor still prove himself useful?
No, thank you.
Looking forward to seeing you again, Sir de Cossillon.
Okay, property deeds. I guess those are in the basement again. I'm so glad that in the span of this quest, that is 2 parts, I'm doing the same exact things again. Now. Oh, they are almost in exactly the same place too. Property deed of an old mining plot belonging to Master Maillard. This document is written in legal jargon. Jargon? It is a property deed belonging to Master Maillard. It concerns some land situation in the region, including an old mine. The document was signed by Madame de Morange. You will need her help to understand all its legal subtleties,
It
of
seems
course.
as though you can't decipher the glyphs of your own people's document.
I get lost in all the legal jargon, but they have Lady Morange's seal on them. We should find her to understand exactly what they say.
Was that just me, or did Ciara just sound like her voice actress had a cold saying that line? They could have done it a little differently, couldn't they? With going back to so the Casillion, go to Lady Morange to understand the document you're reading. That's a little... meh.
Good day, my lady. Happy to see you again in such fine health. How can I be of service?
Need you again talk about the property deed of the mine.
I need your advice once more. This time it's about the property deeds of a plot of land and of a mine acquired by a certain Maillard. Here are the deeds. I must admit that I understand very little of what's written, but your seal is on it.
Do not worry. This type of document is always difficult to decipher for the uninitiated. However, they are very clear. Master Maillard is the owner of a plot of land located near Vigigador. He can exploit the forest and plant anything he wants there, but it says here that he does not have the right to exploit the mine. It's even repeated in this other paragraph. Any attempt at mining on this land is forbidden.
And yet, the mine located on this plot of land has been reopened and is being exploited as we speak.
According to these documents, the mine has been closed for security reasons. This man's behavior is reckless. You should go see him. He's presently in New Serene. He usually spends
that's
time
good.
at the port when he comes. He has some warehouses there.
Do I need some... note clothing, or is it fine? Because I really do not want to kill any notes again because I'm not wearing the right clothes.
Come closer, good people.
I don't think Vasco would like that. And me neither. Oh, okay, that's fine. He's here.
Master Maillard.
Who's asking?
Me.
De Sardet. I am the legate of the congregation.
Well, I'm flattered. What brings you here, Your Excellency?
I'm here to talk to you about the mine you have near Vigigador. Are you aware that you have no right to operate it? Nor are you allowed to employ slaves there.
But what are you talking about? Surely this is a misunderstanding. Listen, I'm sure there is a way for us to get along.
Nope.
I'm an honest merchant.
You're
I've
not.
always paid all taxes, and the small bonuses needed. Please tell your cousin that I would be happy to send him the gift of his choice.
Nope.
Now, Your Excellency, if you would allow me, I have to get back to my activities.
I'm afraid you don't understand, Master. It's not a money problem. That mine is dangerous. And you endanger the congregation on this island by behaving this way with the natives.
Come on, don't be so serious, young woman. I'm sure it's nothing that a small bonus can't fix.
Wow, he's
Goodbye,
just
madam.
throwing money at everything.
Best wishes to your cousin.
Asshole. Okay, now I have to go back to... So, the Casillion. So... I get the right to maybe stab him after all? Hi, Constantine. Bye, Constantine. So, I talked
Sir de Corsinian.
to the guy.
Sade, my young student, what can I do for you?
Tell him about Master Maillard and the title deed to the mine.
I verified the contract with Lady Morange. The exploitation of the mine is illegal, as we expected, without even taking into account what he's doing to the natives. I then went to meet Master Maillard.
So, what did he have to say in his defense?
He turned a deaf ear and tried to bribe me.
Oh, some of these merchants are so rich that they forget basic decency. But it's high time we reminded him of who is in charge of the congregation on this island.
Please.
Here, this is an eviction notice which dispossesses him of all his land for breaching his contract. For his crimes against the natives, he's banished from this island. I will make him aware of this decision, but you should go to the mine immediately. The prisoners must be freed as soon as possible,
they do.
and the mine closed once more.
I'll take care of it.
Can your old professor still prove himself useful?
Maybe I should talk about the camps and Professor Seraphim. I don't know if he will say anything because I don't think I've finished either one. But let's try.
The mission you entrusted me with has made great progress.
Very well. Let's see. Good. You have traveled great distances, and the Terra Incognita will soon be but a distant memory. Keep doing what you're doing, de Sade. Can your old professor still prove himself
Yeah, okay,
useful?
that wasn't very... I will still try.
I found some notes which were lost by Professor Seraphim. His expedition was far from easy.
Investigating such gigantic creatures is bound to be perilous.
Indeed. Unfortunately, we also found his corpse. I'm sorry.
Oh, poor man. His devotion to science cost him his life. I will make sure I share the works you have brought me with his family. This research is fascinating. It must have taken a formidable amount of courage to pursue it. But some sheets are missing. Keep an eye out for them, would you?
I will.
Maybe you can find them. Can your old professor still prove himself useful?
For a second there,
Looking
I was
forward to
actually
seeing you again,
concerned that it
Cecilio.
ended my quest, but it didn't, thank God. But we already know he's dead, because we fought that one guardian and his corpse was in the cave. Chase the man off. I really hope I don't have to kill them. I can just persuade them, right?
Sorry, this is private property. I cannot allow you to enter.
You aren't even allowed to
I
be
don't
here.
need your authorization. I have here an eviction notice signed by the governor's ministers. The former owner, Mr. Maillard, has lost his rights due to a breach of contract.
Exactly.
Look, ultimately, we are not the ones who decide. We only obey the boss's orders.
In that case, where can I find him to notify him of his loss?
You'll find him around here somewhere, Your Excellency.
Excellent.
Excellent, Excellency. Here,
Are
Maillard,
you looking for trouble? You'd better be on your way.
don't do this.
Master Maillard.
Oh no.
I'm so glad to find you here. Here is a document from Sir de Cossillon on behalf of my cousin. Considering the fact that you have not respected the terms of your contract of ownership, you are hereby expelled. The methods you used against the islanders has also ensured your banishment from Tirfredi.
Impossible. By what right? Guards, this woman threatens me.
No, I do not threaten you. Oh my God.
To my help!
Where
Death
are
to the
you?
others!
I don't want to kill guards. I want to... Can I throw a bomb at you? Okay, I still have to kill guards.
These people were monsters. I wouldn't cry over them. Come now, let's go free my brothers, and we can tell Dunkas everything.
Well, they were from the merchant congregation. So, you know. I did stab him though. I was right from the start about that. No, oh my God, they actually... Get rid of this open. I can't open. Why not? I can now open. What is happening? Do I not have the key? Maybe. Ah, alright.
Go without fear. You are free. And know that we are sorry for what happened to you.
We must believe that not all Legate Blow are alike.
She is an Almanawi. That's why she understands us. Thank you. We will not forget you.
Thanks for your understanding and such. Because that would have sucked if you were going to war over this. Where's the camp? There. Go back to Dunkis. I'm back. Now you have to give me the old man, though. A slave for killed guards, I guess.
What brings you here on Almanawi?
Talk about the mine.
I was able to close the mine. The man who operated it was arrested and will be banished.
Yes, those you freed told me. From now on, you are my Karants, my friend. You knew how to renew my trust in your clan. Just as trees grow back after being cut.
Thank you, Dunkus. I am honored. Will you give us the old man now?
If you allow it, I would like to punish him myself. Enough blood has been spilled, and he will only call for more of it. Since he loved the forest to the point of killing for it, he will be sentenced to heal it. Every day he will replant what your men will cut down. Every day until the end of his life. Does this punishment seem acceptable to you?
If I explain to Sir de Cossillon that the man was sentenced to forced labor, I suppose he will approve. Thank you, Dunkus. It is a wise sentence.
Is there anything else?
No, thank you.
I must leave.
I got a lot of
Goodbye,
reputation for this. I'm actually not that happy with this sentence, but you know, forced labor sounds better than healing a forest. Even though, of course, that is important to do and stuff. Team trees and everything, but still, he killed a few people. And he made others do it for him. Now, I guess it's time to do the secondary quest that we got from the Mother Cardinal. And we will, of course, take... I don't know where I have to go. I'll see. We will take Petrus, of course, for this. So for this... no. Ciora I will take... Ciora is kind of important whenever it is dealing with natives, I think. And Eden is supposedly a village where reformed natives live. Oh! There's a village. Take the berries. Another camp. Oh.
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle.
Where is there? I wanna stasis you.
May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Why can't I throw a bomb at you? I do not understand how magic works.
May the shadow...
Now, can I do my thing now? Thanks. Oh, not a notice
What an
board.
astounding place.
My mother told me about this place. She said that the village was devoured by the houses of the sons. How could their chief accept this?
All that's left to do is find Father Justinius.
Uh-oh. Contract. The Traveler's Grave. I appeal to the better nature of travelers on the Vedvilvi, I don't know, road. My brother decided to explore it and never returned. If any of you were to find his body, please dig a grave for him, so that he may rest in peace. He must still have his coin purse on him. I would be happy to leave it to you as a reward. Ah. Contract. Destroy the Yorglan's nests. Very aggressive Yorglins have built a nest north of Eden. Be cautious if you need to follow the road to the northeast or go into the bushes. A reward will be offered to whoever destroys these nests. We can supply you with traps. I can't lay traps. I'm sad now. I don't think I want to use them anyway. Father Justinius. Hello, sir.
Welcome to Eden, the lighthouse of faith, harmony, and civilization in these wild lands.
Thank you. Desardet. I am the legate of the merchant congregation.
And I am Father Justinius. Delighted. And what may I do for you?
Ask him about the stolen tablets.
The Mother Cardinal has asked me to investigate the theft of these tablets you discovered.
That's excellent news. The loss of the tablets is a catastrophe. We have to find them at all costs. If you want to learn more about these tablets, you should go ask Sister Eugenia. She supervises the theologians who discovered them, and were also guarding them. You should find her a bit further in the village, with her colleagues.
Who are the suspects of this theft?
The heretical brutes of the village of Vedlug most likely had a hand in this. They must have wanted to please the demons they worship by stealing the holy word from us.
How could they have learned of the tablet's existence?
Perhaps the demons are giving them this power. Unless one of the natives living in the village innocently mentioned them. They are so naive. Either way, I am certain that the heretics are involved in this matter.
And you are so
I must leave
convinced
you.
that you are
Goodbye.
superior to
May
them.
the enlightened always keep you in their divine blessing.
I wonder how my people could accept the priests settling in their home like this.
It all seems a bit too convenient. If we find out some information about the history of Eden, maybe we'll change our view on things. The theft of the relic is probably not a coincidence.
Why does he still have a thing over his head? Ah, learn the story of Eden. Okay, so now I can talk to him again.
Father.
I guess?
I'm glad to see you, my child. What can I do for you?
Yeah, well, he has a little bit of a superiority complex, I think. Even the people of Thélème who want to help and who are nice, they still kind of irk me the wrong way. Because they think they have it all right and everybody else all wrong. That's the thing with a lot of religions. The creation of the village of Eden.
Tell me about how you created this village.
We did not create it from the ground up. It was built around an existing native village. The islanders called it Vigsenegad, which translates to the village of the old sage. We saw it as a sign. The natives had probably chosen this name in memory of Saint Matthias, and everything here fit the description of Saint Lucius. The discovery of the tablets proved us right. So, we decided to rebuild our Eden here, in the spirit of peace and harmony which is described in the scriptures.
Ask about the diversity of people in the village.
Why share this village with the natives?
To replicate and resume the work of our founder, of course. If he came here and managed to convert the natives, then it is our duty to do the same thing. By living side by side with them, it is much easier for us to pass on our teachings.
Did he really do that, though? I mean, last time I remembered the heretics who said that St. Matthias apparently heard a voice from the earth. So that might have been the demons that the natives are worshipping, where they get their magic from, because Siora said they that they get their magic from the earth. This is going to be interesting. I know that one. Ask about their relations with the natives living in the village.
How well do you get along with the natives who live here?
Very well, of course. Especially since those who opposed our presence left.
Left? To go where?
Oh, to other villages, I imagine. Does it even matter? Those who stayed are on the path of enlightenment. Some of their legends must have been about Saint Matthias. That helped to convince them.
Confirmation bias, perhaps? Ask about their relations with neighboring native villages.
And how well have neighboring villagers welcomed you?
With some reluctance, to be perfectly honest. So, we sent them missionaries. There are still frequent conflicts with the village of Vedlug, a highly violent village of heretics. But the other villages, the more peaceful ones, are slowly starting to listen to the sacred word.
There are no Onol Manawi and no warriors here either. Did they all leave?
Perfect harmony takes time, my child. I have no doubt that one day we will manage to convince your kind to convert. But, in the meantime, we must settle for the miracle of great coexistence that this place already represents. Nobody thought we could live side by side with your people. And yet...
Well, it's not a coexistence. You're converting them.
I must leave you. Goodbye.
May the enlightened always keep you in their
You do not
divine
respect
blessing.
them or their view on the world, so... Meh. So I can still learn, apparently, from people. From Brother Vigil and Lair. Yeah, why not do that first? Because the other two are closer together.
Hello. I am
I like
Lair,
your mask.
the village leader. Well, I was the leader of this village.
Hello. De Sardet. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
There are Onol Manawi among the Logead Blau. I did not know that. What do you want from me?
Ask about Eden.
I have heard a lot of things about this village of Eden, but I'd like to hear your version.
I'm not sure I have the answers to all of your questions, but I'll try.
Ask about the arrival of Ptolemy.
Tell me about the arrival of the people of Ptolemy and how you received them.
The priests were roaming around the village. They were saying that it was the place where their saint had lived. They were asking questions, talking about the Lloyd and all these things. One morning they were building houses next to ours. And we had new neighbors.
Ask how the conversions took place. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting to see from his perspective.
The priests told me that they had managed to convert you. How did that happen?
As long as we refused to listen to them, they were violent, and they destroyed some of our sanctuaries.
Of course,
So
that's
we
what I
let
meant.
them talk. And now that they think that we love their god, they leave us alone. Some of the things they say are beautiful, and their magic is impressive. But we do not forget our spirits.
That's good. Ask about the discovery of the tablets. I'm a little afraid that that's gonna come to light at one point, though.
One of the theologians told me that you had helped them in their research.
They wanted to find tracks of the old sage, of the one they call Saint Matthias, and they were rummaging through everything. Our Donegad did not want to tell them anything, because the old sage is sacred here. But since they violently interrogated everyone, I thought it wise to guide them to the place where the stones were.
Ask about what happened with the warriors. This is making me angry again. Not as angry as I got with the Inquisitor, but still angry.
What happened to your warriors? Why did they have to leave the village?
They did not accept the presence of the priests and their questions. They tried to retake the village. They even asked Deirdre, the chief of Vedlug, for her help. So, The priests called the Soul Lasser, the Burning Suns, and they killed many of them. Oi asked for peace, and the others left us. They wanted to join Vedlug. Perhaps they have done so.
Aren't you angry after all that happened?
No. Oi mourn those who died, of course, and the Vorstyrent. But this village may be our opportunity.
Your opportunity for what?
For the Renaigse to understand who we are. Not savages, nor monsters, but men. Perhaps wiser than they are.
Yeah, they will not see it that
I have
way,
to go.
unfortunately.
Like so many others.
What? That was a little passive-aggressive. I'm carrying too much to sprint, so I have to get rid of some things. I will be back shortly. Yeah, so that was pretty much what I expected before. They just took this village practically with violence, and now they pretend they converted the natives, and they just want to show them that they are good people. And yeah, I don't think this is gonna end well.
I am busy. If you have questions, go see Sister Eugenia. She's our supervisor.
But there's another one I can talk to. Why can I talk to you?
If you are saying
okay.
that these tablets bear writings from the very hand of our holy founder, then we must find them. Without them, all our research to trace the life of Saint Matthias on this island is doomed to failure. If these savages have stolen them, we'll have to take them back. By force, if necessary.
No! No!
Do you have any ideas about who stole the tablet?
Some of the village savages helped us during the search. Perhaps they are behind all of this. There was a particular woman who seemed to want us to be there. I don't remember her name, though.
So they wanted to be the natives. It might have been.
Hello. The Mother Cardinal asked me to help you find the tablets that were stolen. Can I ask you some questions?
Of course. But hurry, I have a lot to do.
You want them back, or do you not want them back? Ask her about Eden's creation.
The Mother Cardinal told me that this village has been developed on the basis of St. Lucius's writings. Are you one of the theologians who helped in its creation?
Yes. I was sent here to confirm that this place is indeed the one described in the writings, and then I stayed.
Ask about how the natives reacted to their arrival.
What was the reaction of the natives when you arrived here?
Most of them were not in favor of us living amongst them. They were afraid we might chase them out of their own village. And there were even more protests once we started talking about searching for traces of Saint Matthias. I suppose they thought we would destroy all of their raised stones and other places of superstition.
Ask her if there were any confrontations. I'm curious to see what she says to that.
Were there any confrontations with the natives?
Yes.
Okay.
The warriors of the village attacked us.
Oh, they attacked you,
The Ordo Luminous actually had to intervene. The Inquisition managed to make them run away. The islanders tried to attack again with the support of Vedlug, but we stood our ground. And when Lur, the chief of the village, finally accepted our presence, things calmed down.
Thank you. This information will certainly prove to be useful.
Will it? Ask her about the stolen tablets.
I talked to Father Justinius. He told me that you were supervising the theologians here.
Indeed. It is under my supervision that the research on Saint Matthias is conducted.
Ask her whom she suspects of being the thief.
Whom do you suspect of being the thief?
Alas. I'm afraid there are many suspects. These tablets are priceless relics. Some settlers may have fallen prey to the lure of profit. The heretical natives of Vedlug may have wanted to take them away from us. Or it could have been vengeance by those who had to leave the village.
At least she takes into consideration that it may have been someone from her side looking for some coin, even though I don't think that's what it's going to be. Ask her where the tablets were.
Where were the tablets the night they were stolen?
We were keeping them in one of the village's shacks. We intended to bring them to San Mateus later. But first, we wanted to examine them in order to obtain as much information as possible. You can go and take a look in the shack if you want to, but I couldn't find any traces of forced entry.
I will. Ask her who was guarding them.
I imagine that someone was keeping watch over them.
Of course, we took turns guarding the shack. But some of us can't have taken the task that seriously. If I remember correctly, it was Brother Virgil who was guarding them that night.
Well, thank you for these pieces of information.
I am the one who should be thanking you. Especially if you managed to retrieve the tablets for us.
Thank you. I will let you work.
Then let's ask Brother Virgil.
Greetings. Desarde. I'm handling the investigation into the theft of the tablets. Sister Eugenia told me to talk to you.
I'm Brother Virgil. What would you like to know?
I would like to know... Ask about his arrival in Eden.
Have you been in Eden for a long time?
2 months, approximately.
That's not long.
Back then, there were still some pagan natives in the village. I joined Sister Eugenia's
There are still
with some
pagan
of my colleagues,
natives in the
so we
village,
could
you
give
just
them a
don't see it.
fresh outlook on things. We arrived straight from Ptolemy, hoping to
He's
study some
splitting
new
his
texts.
helmet.
But once we were here, I understood that my real mission was with the islanders. We must bring the light to this island.
You really don't. Oh no. Damn. Can't do it. Ask him about his relations with the natives.
How are your relations with the natives?
When I arrived, we were still trying to obtain information from them about St. Mateus, but they were very reluctant to give us any answers. We were also trying to educate them. Our attempts eventually made some of the inhabitants of the village react badly. Most stubborn against our teachings, the warriors, and the marked. The ones the natives call the Onomanawi. They eventually left, and it has proved
Because
nothing
you
but a
were
blessing
violent
for us.
towards them.
I would like to go back to work now, if you don't mind.
Grrr.
Of course.
No, I want to ask you about the tablets.
According to your colleague, you were the one in charge of guarding the tablets on the night of the theft. Is that right?
Indeed.
Ask him about the night of the theft.
What can you tell me about that night? Did you hear or see anything?
No, nothing in particular. The night was quiet, and then the morning after, we saw they were gone.
Someone had to enter the shack to steal the tablets. How did that happen?
I have no idea. The door was closed in the morning, and the lock was intact.
Ask him if he suspects someone.
Do you suspect anyone in particular?
Not really. What I can tell you for sure is it is not one of us.
Yeah, sure.
Well, Sister Eugenia did tell me that the tablets were priceless.
Of course. But our motivation is not the lure of profit.
Sure.
All that matters to us is their value as proof, not the money we could make out of them.
That probably doesn't go for all of you. Ask him about the possible involvement of natives.
Do you think the culprit could be a native?
Well, since none of us did it, it seems obvious. There aren't many other settlers around here. And the natives knew of the existence of these tablets before we found them. They were attached to them too, in their own way.
They are the ones who led you to them.
Well, we conducted the research, but they helped us find where they were hidden. Some inhabitants of the village are still giving us a hand with our work.
Well, thank you. I will investigate where the theft took place.
As you wish. But you won't find anything there. And why does it matter, anyway? There were witnesses to the discovery of these tablets. We have all the proof we need. And that's all that matters.
What do you mean?
Now we can prove St. Mateus lived here. Our actions on this island are justified. To keep rummaging the way Sister Eugenia does will only create more tensions with the natives.
I was not expecting a theologian to say such things.
I will leave. Bye.
I will leave you to your work. Goodbye. I knew that the story would be more complex than we'd been told.
The priests separated this village into 2 parts. The exiles must be broken-hearted, having left their clan behind.
Had they been wiser and accepted their new neighbors, they'd never have been forced to leave.
Oh, shut up, Petrus.
Either way, the resentment here is strong enough for a theft to occur.
It wasn't their fault if Talamir was being violent towards them.
There's only one entrance, and the door shows no evidence of a break-in.
This priest, Virgil, said that the night was calm. So calm that he probably fell asleep. So, the thieves only had to take the key from him.
It's very likely that that's what happened. But someone must have informed them. It can't be a coincidence that they decided to steal it during the watch of the only neglectful guard.
You think that the one who told them is in this village?
We know that this theft could be an act of vengeance by the natives who were forced to leave here. They must still have allies in the village. Family or friends. We should go talk to the chief of the natives. He will certainly know who's close to the exiles, and enough about the researchers to inform them.
Why would he help us, though? He wants peace. Yeah, Virgil was very adamant about it being fine the way it is, so he might very well have taken them for himself. If he's that neglectful, we'll see.
You have returned on Almanawi. Do you need something else?
Yes, talk to him about the stolen tablets.
I think I know who stole the tablets.
Really?
I believe those who were exiled from your village seek vengeance because the missionaries forced them to leave. They must have taken the tablets, with the help of someone else who stayed here.
You may be right, but you may also be wrong.
Ooh! Try to get him to talk. I can persuade him. Please.
You do well to tell me what you know. Once the priests have reached the same conclusions as I have, how do you think they will interrogate you?
You're probably right. The Inquisitors would come back, and my people would suffer. I do not want to break the peace that I did all I could to make. I think the name of the woman you are looking for is Vindwal. She helps the priests who seek the old sage.
If she's helping the priests, why would she betray them now?
Her son is one of the warriors who had to leave the village.
Yeah.
He is filled with anger and fury.
Understandably
If you go
so.
talk to her, please, do not hurt her. She is but a mother who acted according to her son's wishes.
I have
I'm
no
not gonna
intention of
hurt
hurting
her.
her. But things may not be so simple when it comes to her son.
Meh.
I have to go.
Like so many others.
That's still very aggressive. I don't know why you say it like that. So it was a native. That's gonna go over well.
Greetings. Are you Vindwal?
Bertia Tumad. Yes, that is me. What do you want?
Accuse her of stealing the tablets. Ask her about Lair. I'm gonna ask her about Lair first, I guess.
What can you
Being
tell me about
nice,
Lair,
build some
your former
rapport.
leader?
He is a man of peace. Some people dislike him, not me. Everything he did to save the village. But I think the mind shakers made him forget what we are. He almost speaks like them now.
Not really. Accuse her of stealing the tablets. I guess I can't do anything else.
Listen, I know you helped the exiles to steal the tablets of Saint Matthias.
No, this is not true. It wasn't me.
There's no point in denying it. I know you did it for your son who had to leave the village.
If you know that, then you know that I don't have the tablets. So what do you want from me?
Nah, I can't use intuition, of course. Ask her where the thieves are.
Tell me where the exiles are. I must retrieve these tablets.
You're asking me to betray my son. Promise me that you won't hurt him.
I promise. But if he reacts violently, I'll have to defend myself.
Then I hope he'll be reasonable.
Yes, please, let me
Bran
reason
and the
with
others
him.
are
I don't want to
hiding
kill
in the
him.
woods, beyond the circle of stone.
Thank you, Vindwal.
Please don't make me kill him, game. Just because I couldn't use intuition. So
here's the place that Vindwal indicated. The exiles must be near.
These people have been banished already. There's no need to add death to their list of punishments. Let's try not to fight them.
Don't worry, we'll be discreet.
Remember that we were told the area on the left was a trap. It would be smarter to take the other path.
Fine. I didn't even hear that.
Do it! What are you doing here?
I'm not here to fight you, but I must retrieve the tablets of Saint Matthias.
What? How do you know we have them? And how? Not Freddy. We will not give them back! We lost our homes and families, so the priests lose their sacred stones.
Yes, charisma, yes, persuade, persuade, persuade.
I know that you are seeking vengeance, but the priests will not be the only ones to suffer the consequences of your actions. Your mother helped you, and once they find out about it, she will pay the price in your place. Is that what you want?
No. She only told us which night we could come. They have no right to punish her for this.
I doubt the Ordo Luminous will care. They will need someone to take the blame, and she's the obvious choice.
Very well. Take the stones and leave. All that's left to do is to rejoin the Donea Exregao.
No, don't do that, please. Okay, at least I didn't have to fight them, which I like. Which is good for us. Can I read them? Can I destroy them? Oh, they look heavy. But I'm just carrying them under my arm. I guess. I am kind of curious to see what the trap is here. It's poison, huh? Is it? Fine, I will not walk through that.
What are you doing here?
I was worried for my son. I wanted to make sure that everything was fine.
Everything
Don't worry,
is fine.
all is well.
Thank
I
God.
managed to convince him to give me the tablets.
Adloredar, I did not believe my son to be so reasonable. You are giving me hope. I will go see him and tell him to find another clan. A place to welcome him.
Phew. That could have gone very badly, I guess, if I had to kill him. Even though if it says my persuasion is 100%, I'm still... Every time I get tense, even though I know it will succeed. I'm so afraid to do something wrong. Did I go wrong? I did, huh? No. Found your tablets. Can I tell you it was Virgil, though?
I retrieved your relics.
Thank you. Thank you immensely. Thanks to them, we will be able to continue our research on Saint Matthias.
I am curious to know who is responsible for this theft. The culprit must be brought to justice.
I do not want to point the finger at anyone. You have your relics back, and that's the only thing that matters.
Your indulgence honors you. But how can we be certain that these thieves will not strike again if they are not punished?
A good start would be to keep a better watch on the priceless treasures that you find.
Had you respected this village, you would not have to look for a culprit. You settled here without even asking those who lived here for their opinion on the matter. Instead of talking about harmony, start taking action to really make it happen.
but that is precisely what we desire more than anything.
Not
we
really.
may have been a bit clumsy in the beginning, but
Oh, clumsy,
we'll make sure
you
to
call
improve
that.
things in the future.
Sure.
You really were a great help. I would be most grateful if you agreed to continue helping us.
I might come back at some point, but alas, I am very busy.
Naturally. Either way, we are certainly capable of continuing our research without you.
Actually, I must go back to my work. Our next expedition must depart as soon as possible.
Your next expedition?
Our brave researchers must continue to follow the tracks of our founder on this island. In the meantime, here, take this as a token of gratitude for the help you gave us.
Thank you. I hope your expedition will be a success.
Do I hope that? Do I? Well, you guys, I reached another level. We are gonna do that now. So, stasis makes them more vulnerable to the next strike they receive. That's nice. And another attribute. Do I maybe want endurance, or do I go for the last one of strength? Yes, I will. In search of perfection. I just got an achievement. Okay, then we have finished another secondary quest. I guess now we can actually go back to the main quest, but we will do that in the next episode because I will end this one here. If you like what I do, why not comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I love you all. Bye bye!